With the release of James Gunn's Superman at the box office, it marks the start, not the official start, but at least the theatrical form of the new DC universe led by James Gunn. And of course, there's a lot of conversation about what this means for DC, what it means for Warner Brothers, and a lot of reports coming out about what their plans are from the future. Well, amidst those reports, we also found out about a project that had been announced 4 years ago and that seemed dead in the water. Well, now we're finding out that it actually is dead in the water, at least for now. And that's the Black Superman project that got announced all the way back in 2021. Behind Warner Brothers' search for a Black Superman. After enlisting Ta-Nehisi Coates to write the latest feature on the superhero, the studio is searching for its director and star as it kickstarts the next phase of its DC universe. And that article was written 4 years ago. It didn't exactly pan out very well. And now we're getting the news, well, yesterday it came out, that it's canceled. And the reasoning behind its cancellation is because Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav looked at the script and said, this shit is just too woke. We can't do it. Black Superman movie was reportedly canceled for being too woke. Now, this should not be a surprise to anyone that was the direction that this movie was supposed to head into. I remember because we talked about it. We talked about it 4 years ago when all this stuff came out about Ta-Nehisi Coates, the person who was supposed to write this movie. And he's a massive activist. I'm not just talking about somebody, a little thing here or there. This person writes op-eds for like The Atlantic and stuff. This is a person who thinks that everybody who's politically against him is a white supremacist. This is a person who described firefighters and police officers as animals, not human, in the aftermath of 9/11. This is who we're talking about. But luckily, looks like his movie's not going to happen. This was going to be a movie about Black Superman set during the Civil Rights era. Now, within the scope of the comic books and comic book history, there are, I think, 2 Black Supermen on different Earths and things like that come to mind. Val Zod and Calvin Ellis, I believe, is the other one. They appear in a handful of comic book runs. But the idea that you would just randomly come out, hey, we're going to do a Superman in the Civil Rights era as you're trying to rebuild this thing, as you're trying to establish a different Superman, as you're trying to do all this stuff, it is a terrible fucking idea. And it's a good thing it got shot down. According to a new DC report from the Wall Street Journal, the Black Superman movie by writer Ta-Nehisi Coates was canceled for being too woke in the eyes of Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav after he assumed the studio back in 2022. The planned Superman movie reimagining would have focused on a Black Superman in the Civil Rights era. J.J. Abrams was originally set to produce the Black Superman movie, among other DC ventures. Bro, it seems like so long ago that announcement happened too, that J.J. Abrams was going to be involved with a bunch of DC things. Shit. While Zaslav killed the project years ago, the new DC report reveals there's still a possibility it could come back. According to the Wall Street Journal, the Black Superman movie could still happen in the future under James Gunn and Peter Safran's DC studios. How about you just focus on this stuff first? How about you focus on building out your universe? That could be a project that randomly, where Black Superman comes in some sort of multiverse story as part of an ensemble cast 10 or 15 years down the line. Probably not when you're trying to get the DC universe back on its feet. And even a few years ago, James Gunn was asked about it. He said it's an exciting movie. There's a lot of potential there, stuff like that. It sounds like it's definitely hit the back burner and there's no interest in making it. And there shouldn't be. Not if you're going to use the movie to push that type of messaging that was coming from activists like Ta-Nehisi Coates. But as we're all talking about the new Superman movie and what it's going to do at the box office and how people are reacting to it, there is a review here on the channel. You can go check it out. Posted it a few days ago. It's like 20 minutes long if you want to check it out. In the midst of all of this stuff and the debate and the excitement and the hype or the disappointment surrounding David Corenswet's Superman, we find out that, yes, just as everyone expected, it was going to be a massive woke pile of shit. It's probably a good thing it's not happening. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.